Hello, everyone. This is Tim's New York Giants Straight Talk. Sorry, I can't even talk today. On the what is going on? I got feedback coming through. Hold on, we got feedback coming through two different mics. Hold on. Here we go. All right, let's redo that again. This is Tim's New York Giants Straight Talk, brought to you by the mighty FanDuel. FanDuel, number one sportsbook in America. Make sure you go to FanDuel.com. It's a rare Thursday night edition. It's a Thursday night because of the fact that I got other stuff to do this weekend. So there's going to be no streams, but I will have a video out on Saturday. It's the Valentine's Day special. And today I want to thank everyone in the chat because of the fact that today we're going to talk about the salary cap for the New York Football Giants. We're also going to talk about hello, Cherry. Hello, Mom. Linderbaum. We're going to talk about the Linderbaum. We're going to talk about Tyler Linderbaum. We're going to talk about a lot of things. But Tyler, I saw Joe Ferries. What's up? Joe says, Tim, you turn your back on Black Rifle and now your family JMS. The Linderbaum is too expensive. Listen, for those that do not know, I love my nephew. That, of course, is John Michael Schmitz. His name is my name, too. As you can see, the family resemblance. As I'm still trying to get I'm still trying to get drafted. I'm still trying to get adopted by the Harbaugh family. But you can see that we look identical. That is my nephew, also known as JMS. But JMS, I think JMS is a good kid. And I know people are going to say, like Joe just did, that the salary cap is going to preclude us from going out and getting Tyler Linderbaum. We're going to get the Linderbaum. Listen, why do I know this? Well, I really don't. I'm just a guy on YouTube who's pontificating. But the NFL salary cap has increased this year. So the Giants, who only had about $6-7 million in cap space before, it is now projected to go from 279 to between 301 and 305. Now, I'm not a mathematician. I'm not a beautician. I'm none of the. I'm not even an esthetician. But if you go just off the top end, you just go off 305, the salary cap is going to increase $26 million. That's a pretty good chunk of change. Now, we've talked about it before. The Giants are going to make some moves. The Giants are going to do some things. The Giants are in the middle of the pack right now in salary cap space with $7 million. So you add that $7 million to that 26, we got 33. We're sitting at $33 million. Now, the only problem is everyone else is going to get the same bump in the salary cap. But we're not worried about everyone else. We're not worried about how Kevin Abrams got fired. And we brought in Dawn or Pam, I can't remember her name now. But we brought her in because her calculator had a 7. But we're going to have more cap space. We're going to move on from things. We're going to move on some players. Hopefully she is not going to restructure contracts and push money into 2027 and 2028 because those are the problems that we always get into. But we have an increase in the salary cap. Big, and you know what we have an increase in? Hitting the fucking like. It's free. It don't cost nothing. You push the button that says like. Look, I'll give you a hint. It's got one of these. There you go. So you just push that button. But I'm going to get into why we need the Linderbaum. Where JMS belongs the bench. He can't play guard. No, JMS cannot play guard. If you cannot play on the true, there is one position that is the true interior of the line. If you want the apex of the interior, that is the center position. Because you're flanked by two other guys. If you move him one spot over, JMS that is, you are potentially causing him to be exposed more. And we don't want that. We do not need not out on an island, but we don't need JMS over there and being exposed to potential this is a guy that his first season, JMS, led the league in most penalties by center. This is a guy whose second season led the league in most sacks by center. This is a guy who last year, while he wasn't horrible, was not good, was not great, was not up to expectation. And you now have a rookie quarterback. Last year, of course. You have a rookie quarterback who basically likes to maneuver within the pocket, likes to scramble. Jackson Dart does, and that's why you brought in Nagy. That's why you brought in Callahan, because these are all guys that like mobile running quarterbacks or mobile in the pocket quarterbacks who can scramble and can run a West Coast style offense. But if you're going to do that, you need an anchor in the middle. You need someone that sits there and can help your second year quarterback understand the line shifts, call out the mic, can sit there and help diagnose defenses. You need that. And if you can take more pressure off, we did this with Daniel Jones and it didn't work. We tried to have the center take over more responsibilities for the quarterback. Now, I'm not saying that we need that for Jackson Dart right now. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is this. Why not have that? Why not have that extra tutelage? Why not? Also, don't walk on me, please. Why? What'd you say, AP? You haven't said anything yet, or have you? I haven't looked at the chat yet. So maybe AP did say something.
Get nothing. You lose. Good day, sir.
Did you guys like that? That is called labeling. Not people. The soundboard.
Get nothing. You lose. Good day.
Watch this. Oh, you want to hear the sound of Lawrence Taylor saying, "Don't smoke crack"?
Fuck you.
Okay, I only labeled one button. I only labeled one. Okay, so I think it's Daniel Jones.
Gentlemen, which brings me to my next point.
There we go.
Don't smoke crack.
AP wants. I want to get back to Linderbaum, but AP, I want to get to Vinny G. I want to get to Big James. I want to get to Big James Stein. I see Big James Williams in the chat. Hopefully James can come on in a little bit. What do you think of the off? I like the offensive staff. I like the direction that John Harbaugh has gone with the New York Football Giants offensive staff. I do. I like Matt Nagy. I think Matt Nagy, who has called play. I love the people. He's never called plays. Well, he only called plays in multiple places, and he only called plays the entire time outside of a small part of the season in 2020 for Pittsburgh. He only called plays. But whatever, whatever. I like the move. I think it was a smart move. I like the fact that they also went in and got Brian Callahan as to be the quarterback coach and passing coordinator. I think one of the big under the radar moves that the Giants made was bringing in Greg Rome. I think that was a smart move. I think that's a smart move as well. This is a guy that has an understanding and has worked with our good buddy John Harbaugh. So, I mean, like I said, he's also from Atlantic City. He's from Jersey, man. He's got good experience. He was an offensive coordinator, of course, for the San Francisco 49ers, also the offensive coordinator for the Bills. He worked as the offensive coordinator from 19 to 22 with the Ravens. So this is a guy that's got a lot of experience. This is a guy that, worked with Lamar Jackson. This is a guy that worked, he was a good under the radar hire. I don't know exactly what his philosophy is going to be in regards to his position. He's like a chief offensive system and bottle washer. I don't know what that's going to be yet, but I like what the Giants have done so far. Vinny G says, "Hey, I always hit the like button before Tim speaks." Well, you're smart, Vinny. Big LeVar says, "Tim, I'm here. Let's talk." Cordell Flott ranked 31st out of all corners. He did good this season. Does he keep help? Does keeping him help the secondary? No. Cordell Flott should be gone. If you are, and this is where I am hoping that we take a look at who is really going to be in charge of this team. Cordell Flott has the prototypical size at 6'2". He does not have the prototypical weight at 175. Cordell Flott is a guy that really stood out for like 6 games, but not much else. And we're gonna talk about that. But I gotta get to the super chat first because all super chat to go to the Philadelphia Children's House. What's up, Big Brandon? What's up, Tim? A pump for the season. Let's go, Big Blue. Oh, Tremors. Yep, that is Tremors. But thank you, my brother. Hope everything's going well with you. Hope everything went well in the gym the other day. But Cordell Flott's been here for 4 years. Out of 53 games, he has started 37. He's got 3 interceptions. This isn't a guy that his it's one of these things that he's Dane Belton, but without like a career defining game. Dane Belton gave you that career defining game a couple of years ago against Matthew Stafford when Stafford gifted him the interceptions. You take a look at the completion percentage, is only 52% against Court. This is what I'm going to talk about. The completion percentage against Cordell Flott is only 52%. So you're going to tell me, well, Tim, that's good. Only 52% of the time where a pass is completed against Cordell Flott. Because, Drew Phillips, you tell us it's 72 something. Well, here's the problem that you run into with Cordell Flott that nobody wants to talk about. And we're going to talk about it here. His yards given up per reception, he gave up 465 yards. This is a guy that did not play the entire season. He gave up and didn't start the entire season. Gave up 465 yards for an average of 13.3 yards per reception. Now, this is where it gets ugly for Cordell Flott because nobody wants to talk about this. Unlike Drew Phillips, who makes the tackle almost immediately, and there really is no yak. Cordell Flott's average pass or target attempt is 6.5 yards. But his average completion against is 13.3. So do we see the problem? While Drew Phillips makes the tackle almost immediately and does not give up any yak, Cordell Flott gave up over 100 more yards on a less completion percentage for more yards per completion and gave up more yards after the catch. Do we see a problem? I am just asking that question because that's why everyone talks about Cordell Flott. And I look at it and I cringe a little bit because it's like, okay, you want to pay this guy good money, but he gives up tons of yards and he gives up almost 7 yards after the completion.
Now, I don't know what that means, but it sounds pretty bad.
So no, I cannot pay Cordell Flott. I cannot dip into my small reservoir of salary cap and pay Cordell Flott that money. It doesn't make any sense. It really doesn't. LeVar says Drew Phillips gave up more if I'm correct, but no, Drew Phillips actually gave up less yards. No, Drew Phillips gave up more yards, right? He gave up 578 yards. You're right. 572 yards. So, but if you take a look at the base average per target, Cordell Flott had a worse season than Drew Phillips in coverage. Now, like I said, people will remember one or two things, but they're not going to remember that he was not good for 14 years. I mean, for in 14, I mean, he has like 3-4 good games and people are like, well, we should just give him 15 million. We're getting between 11 and 15. No, you can't do that for a slot. And honestly, I need to take Drew Phillips' ass and put him in the slot. I cannot have a team of slot corners. And like I said, I'm already giving a mulligan to Paulson Adebo and Tay Banks. They're getting a mulligan this year because I want to see what Denard Wilson does. I want to see because he's worked with corners. He's worked with troubling corners. Look what he did for Darius Slay. He made Darius Slay more than acceptable in the cornerback position. So I have to give him time to work with these guys. That's what I have to do. If Cordell Flott wants to come back for like 6-7 million, I would still even have to think about it. This is the team that you have to remember. A bunch of years ago, when they offered Julian Love a contract in season. Julian Love turned the contract down because he thought it was at $10 million a year. He thought he was going to get more money in the open market. He did not get more money in the open market. He came back hat in hand to Joe Schoen and said, listen, I will cut my price in half. So instead of 2 years, 20, I'll come back 2 years, 10. And Julian Love was a competent player when he left. Joe Schoen said no. Joe Schoen said, I have Yusef Corker. I have the undrafted free agent out of Kentucky. I don't need this guy that's going to be a 2-time Pro Bowler, now Super Bowl, and now Super Bowl interception and Super Bowl winner. I don't need that fucking guy for half the price. We don't need that. That's a Cordell Flott moment right there. That would be a Cordell Flott moment right there. But I want to get back to Tyler Linderbaum. I want to get back to the Linderbaum. I want to get back to the Linderbaum for a minute there. There was a Bengals fan in the chat the other day, and he also left a message on one of the shorts that I did. And he said it best. He goes, you know what? As a Bengals fan, I can attest to what having a bad center and a good center does for your quarterback with Joe Burrow. He's like, I can tell you that right now. And he goes, and the best thing for the maturation of your quarterback, your second-year quarterback, is to get him a good quality center. And then I reminded him that he gifted us Billy Price. I was like, well, you gifted us. We gave you BJ Hill. You gave us Billy Price. that didn't work out. But you can't, and I've said this before, you have one solidified position right now in the offensive line. One, that's Andrew Thomas. And that's a question. Is Andrew Thomas going to give you 16 games? Is he going to give you 9? We don't know. L.A. Moore Fudd, I call him the Merc because I do think he's going to go wherever the money is, and I don't fault a player for that. They're already talking about moving on from John Runyon. Greg Van Roten is Greg Van Roten. And then you have JMS. And I've said this before, it's not sexy, but you go out and you take an offensive lineman in the first round. You go out and spend the money on Linderbaum, and you spend it right. No voidable years, none of that bullshit. Give him a ton in bonus, front load it, have a huge dead cap number for the first 2-3 years. Do what Philly does. Have that huge dead cap number and go from there and leave it at that. Because of the fact that even if you're going to give him between 17 and 20, I'm going to give it to him over 5. I'm not going to guarantee, if I give him $100 million over 5, I'm not guaranteeing all the money. What, I guarantee like $48 million? And I already know this guy is young, 3-time Pro Bowler. We've seen he came out as a run blocking center. He is in the last 3 years, not only does that, but he has now in the last 3 years added pass blocking to his repartee. And people are like, I don't believe in Pro Football Focus, but like I said, if you go to Pro Football Jocus, his pass blocker rating his rookie season was 50. Now it's like 89.9. That's kind of an improvement. He has to block for a quarterback in Lamar Jackson, where any true NFL offensive lineman will tell you the worst quarterback in the history of the league to block for is a mobile running quarterback, because you have no fucking clue where they are. And he did well blocking for Lamar Jackson. So if you are truly trying to win in the trenches, you got to follow the Philadelphia model. And I hate saying that. Fucking hate saying that. We're going to follow the Giant model. We're going to follow the 86-90 Giant model. Not only do you build through your linebacking core, but you build through your offensive and your defensive line. People forget about, the line of, with Bard Oates and William Roberts and Billy Yard and Carl Nelson and Chris Godfrey, the Suburbanites, who helped the Giants, who propelled the running game for Joe Morris in 86. And then you had a defensive line that, of course, had two Hall of Famers in the linebacking core, but you still had George Martin, Leonard Marshall, and Jim Burt. So you dominated on both sides of the ball. Didn't hurt that you had Banks, Carson Taylor, and Reasons. But the Giants understood you built through the line. You kept Phil Simms upright. You helped protect Jeff Hostetler. The Giants in 2007 and 2011, especially in 2011, in 2011, especially one with one of the worst offensive lines in the league. But you had a quarterback in Eli Manning that understood how to get rid of the ball. And that's what you need to go with. And that's why I'm saying it's not sexy. I'm bringing it. I'm going to pencil in Thomas for 12 games. I'm bringing in the Linderbaum. And then I'm going out and getting Spencer Fano from Utah. So now, hopefully, I have my right tackle, my left tackle, and my center position aligned. I don't want to go with a rookie guard. So I'm not going to get into free agency yet because of the fact that I don't know I have no clue what the free agent's going to be yet because, like I said, the season just ended. Free agency starts in a little under 6 weeks now. And we got the combine at the end of this month. So, I mean, we have to start looking at these things, and then we have the draft in April. So we are going to get into the dog days of the off season real quick. It's almost like you get to rest for a minute and then you go. But if you're truly building this team, and it looks like they are around Jackson Dart, outside of getting him, and I'm tired of hearing about weapons. I heard that. We heard that with Daniel Jones. We got to get him a lethal weapon. We have to find Martin Riggs. And every time we brought in a weapon or drafted a weapon or did something or traded for a weapon, it didn't work out because you didn't have an offensive line. So let's shift that focus. Let's move to the offensive line. Let's keep everything predicated on that. Let's build the right way, help improve the running game, which will then take pressure off Jackson Dart. And we already know Jackson Dart is when the pocket gets muddy, Jackson Dart likes to move. So why don't we give him a safety net and say, listen, Jackson, we're going to give you this safety net known as an offensive line. You can still scramble. You can still move around. You can still do everything you need to do. But listen, I am going to make sure that you have the protection that you need. Oh, hold on. I got to open a window. Oh, there we go. Back to the mansion in Miami. There was an idiot.
Stupid giant Twitter post
That posted, you don't know anything about the Giants. You live in Miami. And I'm sitting there thinking to myself, does he really think this is my house? Does he really think this is my mansion in Miami that he literally put on Twitter that I don't know anything because I live in Miami? Makes your brain fucking hurt. What's up, Dylan? Everything's good. What do we got here? James Stein says, so Tim, what can we explode and how can we make our team better? We're going to get to that. Let's see here. No, we didn't turn on. Dylan also said, if you look at what's available in free agency, the O-line, Tim, quite thin. Jeremiah and JVR ranked pretty highly amongst those that are available. Problem is letting JV walk, but retaining Jeremiah at 10 to 11 is key. I can't bring the Linderbaum. I cannot give, and I think Jeremiah is going to want more money than 10 million. I think he's looking for his last payday on his contract. We got to jump over to Super Chat real quick. The Super Chat says, because it's the Zach Attack. Also, the best weapon is a good quarterback and football IQ. Yeah, that is the best weapon. That truly is the best weapon. A high IQ quarterback. I wish some content creators that way because I know I've seen James sent me. There was a clip from the Super Friends. I don't think it was the Fruit Super Friends. I don't remember. But I made James watch it. And I made James watch it. And this person, we're not going to say who it is, Christian Tanner, said that Jackson Dart is Tony Romo. I just don't fucking know. I just don't know anymore about this world. What's up, everybody? Where we got here? Let's see here. Devin Lloyd's void year for him is for an eternity. What is Devin Lloyd? Why are we talking about Devin Lloyd? Let's see here. Dylan says that then you juggle an elite linebacker in Lloyd or Walker or elite center Linderbaum. What's that going to be juggling? Here's the thing with Lloyd. I don't want Lloyd. I don't want Devin. I actually wanted Devin Lloyd over Neal. I did a whole video about it. I could find the screenshot and post it and everything, but that's just going to take too much fucking work because everyone still says on that drive, you wanted Malik Willis. No, I wanted Kayvon Thibodeau and Devin Lloyd. Did a whole video about it. Them in a fort. They were in a fortress. I remember that, in a castle. They had the Oregon flag and the other flag. No, I want someone like Quay Walker. I need someone in the middle of the field alongside of our off the ball linebacker because I am not getting rid of Bobby Okereke. It would make sense to get rid of Bobby Okereke, but you keep getting rid of guys. When you get rid of someone, you have to take a look at the amount of money you're going to incur in dead cap space, the amount of the savings, and kind of figure, okay, am I going to find a linebacker that's worth $6 million a year that's going to be better than Bobby Okereke in the middle? Because I already have a porous run defense on the defensive line. I need two guys. If we're going to go, if he is going with, that's Darnell Wilson, if he is going with his base 3-4 that he ran in Tennessee, I need three guys essential to that base 3-4. That's going to be my nose tackle or defensive tackle, whatever you want to call him, but it's good. In 3-4, it's a nose tackle because you have a nose tackle and two defensive ends. And I need two linebackers. I need two middle linebackers. It's weird. It's almost Shane Bowen-esque. We always talked about this in Hard Knocks, the gift that keeps on giving. You know, Shane Bowen, his very first meeting, they asked him, what do you need to be successful in your defense? I need two linebackers and a defensive tackle. And we all know what he says. What about Brian Burns? No. I need two linebackers and a defensive tackle. That's what we need now. Because of the fact that we need someone that can play 2 to 3 yards off the ball and has the ability to flow through traffic, not get lost in the sauce, and be that Blake Martinez type guy. Blake Martinez season 1, who literally flew through traffic, diagnosed plays, and knew how to tackle. That's Quay Walker. That's Quay Walker. And Quay Walker is the epitome. He is the poster child of if you want to teach tackling technique. Most of the people on Green Bay's defense are that way. He makes the most sense for the Giants. He's a guy that can sit in the middle. He is the guy that can play alongside Bobby Okereke. There are some athletic outside linebackers in this draft. Not having the 3rd round pick in this draft hurts a little bit because of the fact that we have two picks in the first 105. So we're gonna have to get lucky in some regards. And like I said, if you go offensive line 1, that second pick in my mind would have to be a linebacker because of the fact that I need to fix that. I can no longer, in good conscience, for the New York Football Giants, not have any linebackers. As someone that watched 86, someone that watched 90, someone who watched, the mid 2000 linebackers, it is crushing to see the New York Football Giants without linebackers. It kills you. So I'm hoping they're smart and they move forward in a direction. And like I said, I would probably use that 2nd round pick and pick up a linebacker. We're not going to fix this team in one draft. We're not going to fix this team in one free agency. There is so much to fix there. And I've said this before. If this is a 5 to 7 win team, I'm happy. I think Harbaugh is immediately going to at least grace you with 2 wins. So if you go off of last year, this would be a 6-win team next year. And I think he graces you with that. I think he gives you that. I think he gives his knowledge, and I think the coaching staff that he has put together has such a cachet that I do think that they are going to have the ability to give you those wins that you needed. But like I said, if I am looking at the big board, I'm going to pull up my big board right here because I did do a big board. And I don't know where I put it. Fuck. I don't know where I put it. I don't know where I put the board. Oh, wait, no, here it is. Here it is. Okay. I've said this before, there's guys that I'm looking at. I like CJ Allen out of Georgia. I think he is the prototypical off the ball modern day linebacker. And I do think that he could be moved to the outside. I've already said it. If Reese is there, I got to take Reese. I like Josiah Trotter. We've talked about Josiah Trotter. That's Jeremiah Trotter's kid. The dude he's a hitting fucking machine. He is that guy that used to call the thumper. I'm not talking the little rabbit, but he would lay wood to people.
That's what she said.
So there's guys you can get later in this draft. We all know I love Jacob Rodriguez. Just because, come on. Who doesn't want that mustache on the team? Does he have talent? Yeah, okay. But who doesn't want Jacob Rodriguez and that mustache on the team? I know I do. But we're going to have to be very careful about this draft. We're going to have to be very careful about how we use the limited picks that we have. And we have to be very careful with the cap space we have. We can't, and I understand the fans' perspective. I really do. And we have to preach patience. We can't fix this team overnight. We do not have enough cap space to go out there and spend. Some of these teams have like over $100 million, and now you're going to give those teams that have over $100 million, and you are going to give them $30 million more. I think our biggest rival to Linderbaum is going to be the Chargers, because Jim Harbaugh understands, like John Harbaugh, what the need of a quality center does for your maturing quarterback. Guy said, far too much money for a center who is not a good. He is a good pass protector. He is now. He is literally. And that's the problem people don't understand. They all think about when he came out of college. He's a 3-time Pro Bowler. His pass block rating has gone up exponentially every season since his rookie year. He is one of the best pass blocking centers in the league. Guy, stop the shit. Stop going to Chris and those other people because they don't know what they're fucking talking about. He is one of the best. He is probably the top 2 centers in the league. What's up, Michael? What's up, Big Mike? Welcome. How come you're not sleeping, man? Don't you have a run to do? Why are you not sleeping? The Runaways. Yes, it is the Runaways. With the Mike Lee with the Linderbaum. Because I'm gonna recreate that when he signs. When Tyler Linderbaum signs, I am recreating that. What's up, Vinny G? Yeah, Tim, but the salary cap is like an American money supply. You don't actually have money or make everything. It just makes everything more expensive. Oh no, I don't disagree, Joe. I don't disagree 100%. The salary cap. Salary cap in some regards we're fucked on, because we're in the middle of the pack with salary cap money, even before everything that's going on. And it's just one of those things that we're always we're either at the bottom or the middle of the pack. Now we could probably clear about another 40 million. But again, I saw the one idiot on Twitter that's like, what we need to do, I could clear us $100 million. Yeah, he also waived like 23 guys. And I was like, well, it's a 53-man roster. We don't have a full roster, and you just waived, cut, or traded 23 guys. And technically, if you want to get into our effective cap space is negative $3 million, because we also have to look at the rule of 51. But we're not going to get into that because, we don't like talking about math, because math is math. But yeah. Dylan also says, if you look at JMS metrics and traits, has a prototypical. No, JMS is not a guard. JMS is not a guard. JMS is not a center. JMS is a good kid, quality backup, but no. LeVar says, we got to Tim. I'm here. We got to that one. Vinny G says, Tim, I always hit that like button before I walk. Yeah, make sure you're hitting the like button. No, CAP, you didn't get Wonked. Let's see. The highest paid center in the league, Creed, signed for 2 years, $18 million 2 years ago. Linderbaum in the free agent market is going to get 20. Yeah. Linderbaum is going to get 20 million. Linderbaum was going to get 25.7 million if they would have picked up his 5th year option, which they didn't. Because the mathematics on the 5th year option is not based off position on the offensive line. So it's not based off the center position. It's based off the entire offensive line and your Pro Bowls and your play and all this. So yeah, he was going to get 25.7 because people are like, if he was so good in Baltimore, why are they getting rid of him? Because it was 25.7 million. If you want to give him 20 million or 20 plus, you're not really giving him 20 million, 20 plus. You give him a huge signing bonus. And that's what people don't it's like the Jalen Hurts contract. When Jalen Hurts signed his contract, Giant fans were like, I was the stupidest contract that I've ever seen. You know, he's making more than Daniel Jones. Well, no, he wasn't. And that's what the majority of Giant content creators totally missed. Yeah, he signed for 5 years, $255 million. Yeah, 100%. But the way that contract was broke down, his cap hit, Jalen Hurts, in 23 was $6 million. 24 is 13. Last 25, which was last year, it was 21. Daniel Jones's contract, he literally in the first 3 seasons of the contract made less than what Daniel Jones made in one season. His cap hit in 26 is 31. He doesn't hit Jalen Hurts does not hit 42 million until 2027. And then there's an out after 28. Now, what happened was they gave him a shit ton of money up front, which pushed his dead cap number to 110 million, 120 million, 139, and 117. And then people are like, well, the Eagles, I love it because someone was like, the Eagles are screwed. He's got a dead cap number of 139 million. Well, that's only a dead cap number if you release him. And that's like when Jalen Hurts told Howie, listen, I want a no trade clause or I'm not signing this deal. Howie said, okay. Didn't even blink. Said, sure. And Jalen was like, okay. But Howie understood that I'm giving you so much money up front on this deal and bonuses and prorated bonuses that the dead cap space is going to be so astronomical and you're my starting quarterback. I wasn't going to cut you anyways, probably till 27. And then my dead cap number goes back between 45 and next year, 24 million. That's what the Giants need to do. And that's what the Giants need to understand. They have to give out and I love it because all Giant fans looked at the average salary. They're like, well, he's getting 51 million a year. No, he's not. That's the average salary. That's not the salary he gets every year. That's the salary that he would average through the term of the contract. Daniel Jones was different. Daniel Jones was getting the 35, 40 million a year. Jalen Hurts' salary is average of 51, but he made 6 million, 13, 21, 31, 42. Which if you take those are his numbers. And that's literally the crazy thing. He is not making full starter money, Jalen Hurts, until 27. He's only making 31 million next year. It's he's making more now because of everything else, but he only has a cap hit of 31 million. And that's why when Kevin Abrams lost the 7 out of his fucking calculator back in 2013, the Giants have been screwed. We have to set this. We can bring in the Linderbaum and not just look at the average salary, but look at the way it's broken down contractually vis-a-vis the cap hit, but not look at the dead cap number because you're not going to move on from him anyways. This is what smart fans that we are. And I know some of us are smart fans. This is what we need to do. Because like I said, you literally got fucked on the Daniel Jones contract. Daniel Jones made more in the first season, like I said, than Jalen Hurts made in the first 3. Think about that. And Jalen Hurts went to 2 Super Bowls and won 1. That is the crazy thing. This is why we needed to have someone come in and be our new capologist. And that's why I love about what the Giants did in reference to the cap, the cap person. Because they went out to the league office and found somebody who in Dawn, who worked in the league and worked for the league. And some Giant fans were like, well, she was a failure in Miami and with the Jets. Do you understand what her job was with the NFL? Do you understand that she was basically the role that she is taking over for in the Giants is the same role that she had for the entire NFL? Does anyone else understand that? So you're bringing in a woman who is more than qualified, has got like a master's and laureate of something in this and math, and she's an attorney in this, to help negotiate these contracts. And she knows numbers, which is why she worked with the NFL basically in the exact same position. It literally makes all the sense in the world. And these are the Giants we're talking about. And the Giants usually don't make any fucking sense. Make sure you're hitting the like button, please. Oh, and there's this button. There's this button that you hit called hype to hype a video. And it helps it goes in the analytics or something. So go hit, when you watch the video, go to the hype button and hit that button because it hypes things. James or whomever, I'm putting the link in the chat. I talked to James for only an hour and a half today. I was a little upset. I had to leave the call early, but it's what's popping. You know what, Bob, brother? Right now, everything's crack-a-lacking. We're all good right now. Where did I leave off? Where did I leave off? We got to hit the like button. We got that. But that's what we need to look at. And if we take a look at the Giants salary cap, I did not want to get into the Giants salary cap today, but I'm going to get into the Giants salary cap a little bit here because there's a lot of things that still perturb me about the Giants salary cap. and I'm not going to get upset about it anymore because Dawn's going to come in here and she's going to right the ship. She is going to fix shit. Because with the rule of 51, we have 296 million, and we're not going to get into the rule of 51. It's just the way these contracts are situated. I don't fucking get them. Like the Brian Burns. I mean, you literally have, if you take a look at it, you have in cap numbers, and we're going to, in the top 5 guys in your cap. Your top 5 guys are Brian Burns, Dexter Lawrence, Paulson Adebo, and Andrew Thomas. If we take a look at the percentage of cap space that are tied up into those 4 guys, we're going to go through it right now. Out of your 296 million with the rule 51, 302 without it, $11 million are tied up between Brian Burns, Dexter Lawrence, Paulson Adebo, and Andrew Thomas. Andrew Thomas only gives you 10 to 11 games each year. Paulson Adebo is still coming off the injury. Dexter Lawrence has not been the same player that he was 3 years ago. And Brian Burns was our best defensive player, but you have 40-something% of your cap space tied into 4 guys. Look at this. We got James dropping in immediately. We got Trenton Hurd Eagles. And he was like, he said something nice about the Eagles. I have to go in there and represent.
What's up, Tim?
Trent said, caw.
What's up,
what up, brother?
It's like,
what up, Trenton?
We're talking Eagles here, Trent. Trenton, like I said, the Jalen Hurts contract,
best contract in the NFL right now,
was a stroke of fucking genius. He is not. Jalen Hurts doesn't make NFL starter money till next year, not 26. He doesn't make clear 41 till 27.
I think he makes less than Baker Mayfield and Jared Goff right now, if I'm right.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. If you take a look at the average top-tiered NFL quarterback with Super Bowls outside of Sam Darnold, he's not even in. He's not.
Sam Darnold being a Super Bowl champion really hurts my Jalen Hurts agenda. I'm not gonna lie.
Well, listen, it also hurts James Williams.
How?
You know
Sam didn't play as well as Hurts did for sure, but just the fact that he has a Super Bowl title to his name in the NFC, it's just not sitting with me well.
But Jalen's been to 2 Super Bowls.
That's true. That's true. But it's all recency bias, James. Like if you see Twitter right now, you got all these arguments about Sam versus Jalen. It's like Jalen has also had multiple 14-win seasons, just not back to back. We like to go
is that
11-6, have a reset year, and then bounce back up.
Oh, that's the new argument today is Sam versus Jalen Hurts on Twitter.
On Twitter at least. On Twitter, at least with WIP. You ever listen to Philly media? It's awful.
Philly. I can attest that Philly media is terrible. I just want to talk about one thing about the Philadelphia Eagles, and I talked to James about this because I refer to this as the ultimate in white privilege. Your offensive coordinator gets fired. Your head coach still wants to bring him back, and then he gets another job in Miami for sucking.
No, he's terrible. I'm so glad he's gone. I would have packed his bags for him.
Someone fucking explain that one to me. Because I was like, that's the epitome of white privilege right there.
Patullo must have mob ties. He is Italian. There's got to be something going on.
He literally has to have something going on there.
He's the worst offensive coordinator I've ever witnessed, and that's not biased as an Eagles fan. I've watched a lot of bad offenses throughout the NFL, and he was just pathetic. There was nothing going on, man.
Well, you never saw you don't remember Kevin Gilbride for the Giants, even though he did win a Super Bowl, but you don't remember Kevin Gilbride.
But Kevin Gilbride would at least throw the ball down the field.
Remember
Kevin Gilbride almost got Eli Manning killed and ruined his career those first 3 seasons.
Do you guys remember the Jason Garrett era of offensive coordinating? That was pretty bad.
Who?
Jason Garrett.
I don't know who that is.
I hate to say it, he's better than Mike Kafka.
Oh, that's true. Mike Kafka is an absolute bozo.
That's not saying much.
I know. That's why I said I hate to say it.
That's like
Kafka and Patullo are 2 peas in a pod.
That's like saying, hey, listen, my garbage stinks less than my trash.
Guess so, yeah.
I mean, so the whole Jason Garrett thing. I don't know who you're talking about.
Did you just Men in Black me?
I just neuralized everybody. We have no clue what we're fucking talking. We have no clue what we're talking about here.
This is called a neuralizer.
Was he the one that called the quarterback draw on 3rd and long at the 10-yard line, or was that just Joe Judge's executive decision?
You don't fuck over the sound effects. You don't talk over the sound effects. Okay.
I think that was a Joe Judge.
You don't.
LeVar, I don't mean to rage bait you.
Oh God.
I think that was a Joe Judge call.
I gotta love it. Also, Kevin Gilbride. Kevin Gilbride, man. Kevin Gilbride was there's so many bad things to talk about Kevin, but we don't want to talk about Kevin Gilbride. We want to talk about the Linderbaum. We want to talk about Tyler Linderbaum coming to the New York Football Giants.
Oh, he comes to the Eagles. Cam Jurgens fucking sucked last year.
And manhandling.
You got enough stuff over there, right? Stop it. Stop it.
You got
all the toys from FAO Schwartz and KB. Stop it.
I was literally about to say, James, you have the kid with all the fucking toys that bitches the most.
Come on. Richie Rich, get out of here.
My G.I. Joe only has limited Kung Fu action grip.
It's like, I only have the Jeep, but I need the tank too. Get out of here.
I don't have the tank, and I don't have the A10 Warthog and the other, thing.
I was going to ask you guys if you saw the picture of Thibodeau hanging out with Jalen Hurts at the Super Bowl party.
No, I didn't see that.
Of course I did.
Future Eagle.
I saw
Future
that.
Eagle Kayvon Thibodeau.
You can have him.
Take him.
Take him. What do you want? Second? Third? What
do you think? I think a 4th round pick will be good. 4th round pick.
What? No. Give us 2 Philly cheesesteaks right now for me and Tim. You can have them.
First of all, it better be from Gino. No, it better be from Gino's, not Pat's. But first of all, Kayvon Thibodeau is awesome. He has 1st round ability written all over him. So you need to give us the minimum of.
Oh no, not this one.
You have to give us.
Of course, he's going to come there. Yeah, they can work out together. Look at that.
They can work. Yeah, they are kind of.
Look at that. Jalen said, "Hey, you want to come spot me?
You come spot me in the gym? You know what you need to spot though? The mighty FanDuel. That's FanDuel.com, the #1 sports book in America. Right now, brand new customers that go to the mighty FanDuel bet $5 and win $100 in bonus bets if you win. We love FanDuel. Don't forget, if you go to the casino game, 500 bonus spins, plus get up to $1,000 back in cash bonuses if you go play the casino book as well. But I love the new customers get $5 Bet $5, you can win. You get $100 in bonus bets. We love FanDuel here. We love the sports book. We always have the sports book up. I'm waiting for the NBA to come back on because I did a parlay the other night and I won. And I would do another parlay. And I always do these crazy ass parlays. So let's.
What was your parlay, Tim?
It was funny. It was on the Knick game. It was on the Knick Philly game. And I laugh because one of the parlays was Jose Alvarado plus 20 in points and plus 3 in steals. And I was like, well, I got to take that. And and then I also gave the points. And I forgot what the third leg of the parlay was, but we won. But we're gonna take the Utah Jazz versus the Portland Trailblazers in the Who Care games. I'm gonna take the Portland Trailblazers in the 6.5.
You have to because Utah's tanking.
Yeah, well, Utah is tanking a little bit.
I'm just gonna slowly nod.
I'm gonna go
follow the NBA, so I'm just gonna slowly nod.
I'm gonna go first basket. Who are you gonna go first basket with, James? I'm gonna go Ace Bailey because I just like that. Ace Bailey.
I wonder how he's been doing. I haven't checked on him.
And I'm going to go to score 25. I'm going to go to Isaiah Collier. So I'm going to go Ace Bailey, and I'm going to go Isaiah Collier, and I'm going to take the point. I'm going to do, if I do a $50 wager on that parlay, I would win $19,450. No, I would literally win $1 million if I took that. No, hold on.
I wonder why.
Yeah,
oh my God.
I went with Ace Bailey.
That's not going to happen.
You know why?
No.
It's Daniel Jones at the
What's your time?
Damn it! There's don't smoke crack. There we go. I'll just do it and I'll add that. So that's there. So if I do a $50 bet on that, I win $2,000.
I gotta ask Trenton something when you're done too.
All right. Well, you know what? I'm working here. I'm doing sponsors.
I know. I'm sorry. I said when you're done.
Don't interrupt unless you're going to talk about the Mighty FanDuel, number one sports book in America. You bet $5 and you win. You get $200 in bonus bets. And also now they have this choose your reward 50% same game parlay profit boost token when you're betting on the NBA. Make sure you go to themightyfanduel.com. I'm going to use my parlay. I'm going to bet my $50 right now. I'm going to win my $2,408.41. And the rest of you can suck it because I'm going to. Oh, well, I shouldn't say that. I forgot. Sorry. Sorry, I'm good. But yeah, FanDuel. We love FanDuel.
FanDuel.
Come on, everyone. There we go. I was going to say everyone.
There we go. Yeah, there we go. T.
Even Eagle fans are smart enough to use FanDuel.
It's so easy. Even an Eagle fan could do it, kids.
Exactly.
Even an Eagle fan could use FanDuel. So make sure you go to FanDuel, the number one sports book in America. And don't forget to game responsibly. So what do you got? Hold on, I got to drop James Stein in a minute. What's up, Big James?
What's up, Tim?
What are you doing, bird?
Okay, just hanging out, listening to you guys, and I just hope we can get a good center to play for the Giants.
Who
James,
James, it's okay to light up on camera. Don't worry.
Okay.
It's all right. Chris, for the love of MMA now, man. I love when he comes on because he's just like, I'm good, man. Don't worry about it. But I hear there's a center out there we should get. I don't know his name. I don't remember his name.
It would be like Linderbaum and stuff.
Get him!
Grab my dog.
Coyotes!
Here, give me the dog.
Okay, Casey's gonna beat the dog. We're gonna get I gotta get him out of the studio for a second because evidently there's some dog issues.
It's gonna be some animal violence. We gotta block that out from the league.
As we go.
Who let the dogs out?
Not James Stein. Evidently James Stein was in the house. Give me David.
Say James Stein.
Not James Williams because James Williams doesn't have a dog.
Please.
Trenton. Okay, Trenton, what were you going to say? You're quiet.
Well, I was waiting for James to ask me his question. He said he had a question for me.
Yes, I have a question. I want to know what from the enemy's trench, what is your and I hate doing this, but I'm putting you on the spot. What is your early, super stupid early expectations for your Birds next year after a kind of a disappointing end in the playoffs, we'll say?
Although
Gotcha.
the dog lived. The
Oh, he's
dog
got-
there she
dog,
goes. Okay.
we are all part of the SPCA on this show. We all have feelings and affections for dogs.
So I say my division predictions are going to come down to Eagles and Dallas both finished 10-7, but the Eagles have the tiebreaker because I think we're going to sweep Dallas. Their defense isn't going to be good. So I think we're going to take a step back one game wise, but the offense is going to be much improved. So I think this will be the last year of the Sirianni regime. I think we're going to be a wild card exit and he gets fired, but Jalen puts up better numbers this year with a better offensive coordinator, and we promote our OC to head coach by next year. That's my honest prediction.
I'm gonna go even one better. He gets fired.
Oh.
He gets fired, and you guys don't promote the OC. You go out and get Mike Tomlin.
Shut up! I knew you right.
You go out. And
So
get
we go.
Mike Tomlin.
So you think we're going to go from one Super Bowl winning head coach to another?
Yes. Nick Sirianni's only a Super Bowl winning coach by name.
Sure. I like Nick. I'm in the minority of Eagles fans and NFL fans. I'm a big Nick guy.
No, I kind of like him too. I'll tell you that. I kind of like. I don't see. I mean, he's not Tom Coughlin, but
I don't think he's like. I don't think he's an elite like game manager or offensive mind. But
I don't know why your fan base hates him so much.
Our fan base hates everybody and everything, man. I hate my fan base.
This is true.
That's why I hang out with you Giants fans.
That's and just so you know, Trent, now I'm going to whisper it to you in this conversation. James is the minority. I'm just throwing that out there.
Yeah, I kind of was there for a minute. Yeah, I kind of was.
Yeah, but I don't think Sirianni's as big of an issue as most people make him out to be. I don't think he's like the reason for why we win, but he's definitely a portion of it. He really is. Like, do you think Howie Roseman would stick to a coach who undermines his team? Howie would fire that motherfucker in a second if he thought he was a problem.
But you got to. Oh, my fault, Tim. Go ahead.
No, you got. I was about to say you got. I was going to say the same thing. But go ahead. So you're going to say the same thing.
I'm like, but you got to 2 Super Bowls, and what's your record with him? Like, I know you don't know off the top of your head, but I'm pretty sure it's pretty damn good.
The stat that I know is he has the 3rd highest winning percentage of any coach in NFL history, minimum 50 starts. He's only behind Madden and George Seifert.
All right, that's one of them ESPNs. That's a good stat, though. I like how you pulled that up. That was real ESPN.
Hold on, LeVar's here. You know, every time, I know it's Levert, but every time I hear LeVar, I keep thinking, every man deserves a good woman, and I want you to be my wife.
Look, I was sitting here, I'm watching, I'm listening to, then I seen you do the, hey, James is the minority thing. I said, oh, this is going too far. This is going too far. Not in February.
Not in February.
I have to make that joke next month during Hispanic Heritage Month. That's right. I forgot.
My bad.
I don't know how
it baffles me that we are being cordial with an Eagles fan. I see guys and I say, what's up to them? I hand them a lighter, and it dawns on me to ask them, hey, what's your football team? And then when they tell me either the Cowboys or the Eagles, I'm just like, I wasted my cordialness on you. You feel me?
But we're always cordial to Trenton. But I do have a bone to pick with Trenton.
Sure.
I do have a bone to pick with you.
Yeah.
Why are you going on Ryan's show all the time?
Hey, I think I hopped on maybe once or twice.
Why? Some people send me clips of you on the show.
He's got spies, Trenton.
I got spies, Trenton, man. You other people go on the show. It's like James went on once, and I called his ass up the next day.
What?
And I said, "What are you doing, James? What are you doing?"
I'm telling you, you won't catch me dead on another Eagles podcast. So I can't stand those motherfuckers.
We're just joking. We love young Ryan, so you can go on young Ryan show. I don't care where everyone goes.
I'm beefing with all the Eagles. I can't wait to catch Azeez Ojulari.
I don't even know if Azeez is on the active roster anymore. He might have been practice squatted.
He's even still on the active roster.
Don't waste the space.
Yeah, no, he was a bum. I remember joking around with James and Tim thinking that Aziz was going to have a breakout year, and it just never manifested. I don't think he ever started for our on game day.
How do you be productive coming off the bench for the Giants and then go to the Eagles and get completely snuffed out? Like, go there and do nothing. This
He
is
got
They
his
have real
job
talent over
snatched
there.
by Josh Uche.
He
It's
didn't
an
even have
embarrassment to
he
the
didn't have a sack
organization.
last year, Aziz. He had no. He had a total of 6 tackles and no sacks.
Great.
Because the Eagles got
hurt. Oh, go ahead, Jay.
Eagles. No, I was just gonna say, LeVar, the Eagles got real players over there, so they got real competition. He walked under there and was like, "Oh shit, I gotta fight for my spot. It's not just given to me. Come on, guys."
When Thibodeau got hurt, he literally came in and got busy. I'm talking about he's chasing the quarterback all over the field.
Yeah.
I don't know who he thought he was, but that's what he was doing for us. And
I
then
see
there.
Jay Ferry's in the chat. It says Trenton going on Giants Collective next. I will never go on that show. I'm not a bad dog enthusiast. He hates my man Hurts.
You're not, and he's an Oklahoma guy.
Bad dog is my guy though. We gotta work something out. I think that.
Nah, he be hating on Hurts though, LeVar. He be hating on Hurts hard, man. Hard.
Hurts been hurting us. I hate him. You hear me? I don't like the guy.
But he's an Oklahoma dude, bad dog.
Yeah, and he doesn't. And that's very surprising.
Do we not like Sterling Shepard? Do we hate Sterling Shepard?
I don't know. Do we?
Is Sterling Shepard on the Bucs still?
Yes.
Yeah.
He had a pretty good season last year.
Yeah. The Bucs didn't have a good season though. They imploded.
No,
they had injuries.
But Sterling
When Godwin
Shepard
went down,
was washed up and couldn't play for the Giants. Had 39 receptions for 371 yards and a touchdown.
It was a shot.
So that was
he did. He did all right over there. And Trenton, it's good that Aziz bummed out for you. We can't give you guys. We're just going to break rushing records and carry you to a Super Bowl all the time. Okay, you get one gift. We gave it to you. It was great. Name was Saquon.
This is a compliment. I love these professional sports analysts who thinks they know everything. Well, thank you.
You're welcome.
Barkley was
Dunker.
He was too much of a dancer in the times when he really could have been something. Like when our line was a little competent and he could have been nice, he was dancing too much. He was shaking 4 guys before he crossed the line of scrimmage.
He did a lot of that this year, buddy. He did a lot of dancing.
Hold on, you guys are fucking it up. Someone paid me a compliment and called me a professional sports analyst.
No, we know, and he called you a know-it-all. That's why we said. I said Dunker.
I skipped the last part. I only see I live in professional sports analyst. That's all I read.
We kind of acknowledge you as that already, I think.
No,
at least I do.
Billy, I appreciate your candor and acknowledge me as a professional. Thank you. I think that's
real sports analysts to be on the networks talking what they talk, and it's like if it's too optimistic or too good to be true, I'm like, nah. What Tim got to say about this? Because it's not feeling right.
I got something to say about everything. I love when people. When you said this, I'm like, I don't remember saying that because I say a lot of shit. So you're gonna have to be more specific about the things I said.
But it's like the real sports analyst. Okay, so you want us to sit up here and say the Giants are going to be next year's Patriots? We're going to be next year's Patriots. There you go.
Cool, really?
Sometime.
Hey, if the season ends with you guys getting blown out in the Super Bowl, that'd be a pretty fun ending for me. Not gonna lie.
That's why
I don't want to be next year's Patriots.
You want to be next year's Seahawks, man.
I'll take.
Guys,
hold on, LeVar's trying to talk.
my bad. Oh no,
my bad, LeVar.
Yeah, go ahead, man.
I was saying that's why I tune into those guys because when just before the 6-1 seasons or below 6-1 seasons come, they give me some hope. Like Tim already knows these guys ain't going to apply no pressure on the D line. The quarterback is going to be like a deer in headlights. Like these are things he said in the past. But those guys just give me something to hope for. Like without them, I'm not watching the game.
But you know what though? That is a articulate, honest response about why you watch other people. I can understand because sometimes you don't want to go and hear the truth. Sometimes you want people to lie to you. I understand that. I understand. I know. I get that. I'm actually saying I actually get that.
I'm the same way, man. I have to go on a Giants podcast to hear anything positive about my own team.
Well, we only said nice things about Howie.
Yeah. Well, Howie's
no,
the
not
GOAT,
on
so.
here.
Yeah.
On the other guys, they speak highly of the Eagles. I mean, that's because they put belt to us almost every game, but man, or at least the games where it matters. And it's just embarrassing. It's real hurtful. No pun intended.
You know, and Trey, you're not a Cowboy fan. That's what we like about you. You're not a Cowboy fan.
Yeah, no, I would rather die than root for the Cowboys or Commanders.
They hurt me the most. Before I was a Giants fan, I liked the Redskins. And the Cowboys really put a real whooping on the Redskins. And I was like, this team can't represent me in public. And then I found Eli Manning. Ooh, boy, I'm about to throw my phone. I seen Eli cooking and torching up something good. He wasn't the best, but it was better than what I was looking at.
Did you guys see at the Super Bowl that Jalen was introduced as a Super Bowl legend?
Oh, my goodness.
With Steve Young and Jerry Rice and all the other GOATs?
Call Jimmy Garoppolo a legend. Man. Might as
Jimmy
well.
Garoppolo has 0 rings, bro.
That's
the
true.
Niners, they ain't won the Super Bowl with the Niners?
No, he never won with the Niners.
He would have won if he would have hit Emmanuel Sanders wide open down the middle of the field. He would have had a game-winning touchdown to his name, but alas.
Poor guy.
Alas.
Ratio.
No, I got something mixed up. It's probably the drinking or something. I don't know.
Jalen Hurts had a spot where he's lighting the goddamn Olympic fire with the football. It's like, yes, Jalen Hurts is good. We're not hating on him here, unlike some people.
LeVar Slider says, Tim, I wanted to say, Tim, did I say I want to Tyler Linderbaum? Yeah, I hope we get him. I hope we get him too. And this is
it's a real possibility.
Well, it would literally make sense considering who his head coach was for the last 3 years. I mean, and the fact that he's gotten better every single season that he's played, and he's a 3-time Pro Bowler. I mean, and he's worked with mobile quarterbacks. I mean, it's if any other time in any other portion of a Giant regime in the last 10 years, I would say it would never happen. But now you literally have someone with intelligence that has come on board in the Harbaugh. And we got Dawn. Dawn's in there, crunching the numbers, doing the math. You got a coaching staff now. Now you just need an offensive line and some players around them.
Is she your new capologist? Is that the Dawn lady you guys hired? Yeah.
Yes.
She worked for Goodell, right?
Talking about Papa Talks.
Yeah, she's the bag lady now.
She was she worked for Goodell. She actually was the vice president of operations for the NFL. So she's basically doing the exact same job she did for the NFL with the Giants. And part of her job was to negotiate the advertising deals, the contracts, everything that made the NFL money she was a part of.
Hasn't the cap gone up $20 million this year?
The cap's going to go up by almost $26 million. It's going to go up to over $302 million.
And I think if she can handle the NFL's budget, she can handle the cap for the Giants.
I think
so.
Oh wait, Jimmy G got a ring, but Tom Brady won it. Oh yes, Jimmy Garoppolo was actually the backup quarterback for Tom Brady. That is correct. Early in his career.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
That is correct. Thank you, Slider. I do appreciate you dropping the Slider knowledge.
Thanks for fact checking, Slider.
He still played in a big time game where they were doing good, but I don't even think he threw the ball a lot. I'm talking like under 80 yards.
Hey, listen, Jackson Dart won a game against the team and only threw for 111.
Jackson Dart is on pace to be one of the greatest guys. Oh my goodness. One of the greatest players to ever throw that leather. I'm telling you. Oh, wait, do you know who John Harbaugh is?
Yeah. What's yours, son? Gentlemen, which brings me to my next point. Don't smoke crack.
Sorry.
So
Burger King?
That's what took me so long to join.
What did you get?
I could go for a Whopper right now.
The Bacon King.
Oh, the Bacon
King.
Bacon King, yes. Yeah.
I could go
for a good one.
You got burger. Man, I'm upset. No, they had in Christmas. They had Burger King had the SpongeBob meal, and I had to get one because I had to just. I do have kids, but I still had to get one because I wanted to see the square hamburger.
You ate that, and you talk about Uncrustables.
Hey, listen,
Oh my
listen.
goodness!
You know, it was basically a Whopper, but it was square. I was
The
fucked up
patty
like
is
a week because
purple.
I didn't.
The patty is purple.
It didn't come out that way though. Later that night, so don't worry about that. So you know,
Oh, see,
the same color. That's what I told you. It all comes out the same. But it was actually pretty good, and they had this pineapple thing. That I don't like pineapple, but I guess I really
That's
didn't.
to digest the beef.
Pineapple on the burger?
No, they had like a.
It was like a pineapple frosty thing.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. Cool. All right.
So that was good. But wait, we're talking about Giants, not Burger King, because now I want fucking Burger King.
And they ain't sponsoring us. To say.
No, they're not. I have to text my wife and say, can we have Burger King?
Well, in all fairness, we did talk about Thibodeau, so he kind of is a burger.
What was that? The Mighty FanDuel? You guys want to talk about FanDuel.com, number one sportsbook in America?
They messed my bets up, man.
How does FanDuel mess your bets up?
11-leg parlays. One guy can't get 3 yards.
Well,
I want to sue him.
That's not FanDuel messing up your bets.
Yeah.
First of all, you don't do an 11-leg parlay. You do like a 4 the most.
How
my parlays are always 3-leg
parlays. But the
parlays.
one guy can't get his 3rd yard. He can't get 3 yards. Are you kidding me?
That's not FanDuel's problem.
Cooper Cup.
Yeah, 11-leg parlay.
No receptions.
Listen,
you knew that wasn't going to hit, brother.
If you hit an 11-leg parlay, you know what's funny though? I have a 4-leg parlay going on right now, and I win $108,000 if Boston wins the championship. You know, in the NBA, because I hit the other 3, so I get $108,000 if they win. And now with somebody coming back in Boston, I'm not going to say.
I was going to say, did you just jinx the Knicks with that bet?
No, I was doing Celtic pride. Remember at the end?
It sounds like you almost inadvertently jinxed the Knicks.
Where when they were rooting for Utah because they were the unlucky guys, that's what I did.
No, get him, James.
That's what I did.
I don't know. I swear, if this dude talk about, I think I'm gonna come back. I was just trying some 5-on-5 drills. What? I'm you gonna get some texts at 2 a.m. I'm telling you right now.
He went to practice in the G League, and then they put some Celtics with him, and then they're supposed to be bringing him back up this week. So they're going to slowly work him into the. Listen, if I win $108,000, I don't care about the Knicks. I win $100,000.
You got to give away the channel if you win $100,000.
Trenton,
we just got him to stay. What's going on?
I know. I was like, if I win $100,000, you're not going to see me.
I was going to say, I don't think we have to worry about that.
You have to worry about that. If I win 100.
Oh, look, he's gone already. This is what's soon to come.
Now look who's the minority.
Trenton, you're the new Tim.
Hold on, wait a minute.
Yeah.
Oh, he came back for the joke.
Yeah, it's on Facebook, right?
Tim, you got to come back like Jordan with the 4-5.
He's
there.
What's on Facebook? What are you buying on Facebook?
My wife was showing me some Eagles Valentine's Day memes. Valentine's Day.
What is the first Valentine's Day in the Wright family with the new edition?
I think I think I'm gonna do some sort of craft with her, with the baby, where I put her feet on paper and try to make a heart or something cute like that.
That's amazing.
That's cool.
Yeah, Ruby's doing great. She's doing really great.
Shout out, baby girl. We love the kids.
We do. We love. Well, never mind. I'm not going where I was going. Oh, because my brain is just not working tonight. Burger King.
Snowpiercer.
I was just gonna go back to singing Candy Girl. That's what he was talking about, the new edition. Sorry. What did the wife say? She sent me a meme. And I guarantee you she sent me a cat meme.
It better not be. Cat's on a break.
Cat's on a break. No, she sent me the what you call it meme with the Burger King.
I've got a Burger King like 3 miles from my house. I might get some later.
It's fantastic.
Yeah, you know what the problem is? We're supposed to be talking about Giants.
I'm gonna cry if Wandale leaves.
Why?
What?
He owed me money?
Yeah.
Oh, he does owe you money? I would cry too if he left and he owed me money.
No, he doesn't owe me money. He owes me a playoff performance.
Okay, explain to me. Just okay, LeVar. You have to explain this to me.
Okay, my thing is.
Okay, no, wait. Let me ask the question first. Damn,
Okay.
did you not read this one post about me being professional?
Burger King.
Let me be professional. I lost the professional post. Damn it.
Oh, the professional is crazy.
Okay, I am professional. No, here we go. See, we'll just keep Billy's post up. Being the professional that I am, why the fuck do you want Wandale back? in 16 games, he has 400 yards in 3 games. That means in 13, he's got 600 yards, which averages out to 48 yards a game. He has more targets by a lot by the next person on the New York Football Giants, and he barely cracked 1,000 yards. He does not give you touchdowns. He does not go down. He does not go downfield like you would need him to be. And if you take a look at the fact that the majority of his yards came in 3 games, and 2 of those games were against the Raiders and the Cowboys,
which was trash when we played him. But where did he spend majority of his time? Was he out on the boundary? Or
they moved him around. But here's the thing. After the Cowboy game, 19 yards, 54 yards, 34 yards. And then he had the 156 against Detroit. And then till his next 100-yard game, I'm sorry, I went backwards. The Dallas was 142. So after the Dallas 142 game, it was to week 12, which was in week 2 Dallas, where he finally had 156. In between, he had 26, 14, 30, 84, 48, 46, 62, and 36. His production literally went down after Malik Neighbors went down in reference to yards per catch and everything else.
I mean, I feel like that's because he's not the type of receiver who could beat or manage probably being covered by a one-on-one, a number one type of corner or double coverage or something like that. In those games, like when he did manage the 100 and some odd yards against Dallas, that's a game where Jameis Winston threw for like 400 plus yards. That's
Wilson.
Russell Wilson. That was Russell Wilson.
No, Jameis Winston had it. I'm gonna have to somebody fact
that was
the Dallas
Detroit game.
Detroit.
Yeah, go ahead,
Detroit. Okay, but still, an admirable performance against.
The Detroit game. Wait a minute. Let's just look at the Detroit game for 1 second. What was the big play in the Detroit game for Wandale Robinson?
At the moment, I do not.
It was the flea flicker, whatever play that was, where he got 40 something or 50 something of his yards on one catch, because the Detroit defense fell asleep.
He's the smallest guy on the field. What do you want him to do?
Well, that's how they lost him.
Like, somebody else has to step up. If Wandale can be productive and things like that, Theo Johnson has to not be Evan Ingram 2.0 with just the prototype to build, but Butterfinger has. Darius Slayton has to hold on to the ball at some point in time. Like, if Wandale doesn't catch the ball 7 times out of 10, it's out of his catch radius, which is due to his size and his arm length, or it was batted down or something like that. I could take it being batted down if not.
But to your point, though, he has a small catch radius.
Yes.
And he has small arms. So you want to pay a guy 11 to 14 million to be short.
I wouldn't give him that.
Well, that's what he's going to
do. Okay,
James, are you doing a Will Campbell impression right now?
$3 million would have to be like a sign-on bonus just for cracking 1,000 when we had nobody.
But what do you want to give him then? What do you want to give Wandale?
9 tops.
I don't think he's going to want 9.
I think if he sees what this team is headed for, and he has a lot of talks with Darius Slayton, he'll take 9.
Since he's so short, can we give him 4.5 and tell him it's 9?
I'm not sure. Because as you asked that question, I'm trying to think of what teams would actually pay him more in users. The Titans.
Eagles. Oh no, they're smart. Oh, we're smart now. We're smart now. We have Harbaugh and we have Dawn. We're smart.
No, the Eagles didn't have a good play caller, but just for the sake of just making us look horrible, I think he would go there and get busy, and it would piss me off. It would really make me upset.
But I love Trenton. Trenton doesn't even say goodbye. He's probably going over to Ryan's show. Great. Now I'm the minority. Damn it. Hold on. Wait a minute. I gotta fix this. There we go. There we go. Thanks for having me on. Gotta go.
I just think
salute Trenton. Okay.
Usable. That's what.
He went to Burger King. That's where he went.
I was gonna say. So in the last 40 minutes, we've covered Burger King. Wan'Dale Robinson can only get $4.5 million because he's so short he won't notice it's not 9. And I don't remember what else we were supposed to talk about. Giant ones.
I was gonna say, big homie, you didn't lay a compelling argument there for Papa Smurf. You said he's the smallest guy on the field. He's got Tyrannosaurus Rex arms. I don't know. I think we could get another one down the draft. No.
I like the Boston guy. I think that's his last name, Denzel Boston.
Okay.
If we go elsewhere in the first 2 rounds, but we'll have to trade back in order, and we'll have to trade up just to get that 3rd.
Well,
round.
yeah, because we don't have the third round pick.
Yeah, Boston, I think would be a good replacement for him.
I like him too.
I think with the new wide receiver coach, they should give Jalen Hyatt another shot exclusively out of the slot. You do not move nowhere else but the slot. If you go to the outside, it better be because you're going to the bench for a serve.
Wait a minute. Who we moving to the slot?
Hyatt. Jalen Hyatt.
Where's Wan'Dale gonna play?
That's Robinson's replacement.
Oh, it's Robinson. So now you're saying
no, Wan'Dale. That's if Wan'Dale leaves. If Wan'Dale leaves, Jalen Hyatt, you get the chance to step up. Because the only guys I would see that we have is like in-house. I always want to look in-house first. That would be guys like Dalen Campbell or the guy that came from Mississippi with him. I can't remember his name. Juice Wells.
Okay.
Wells.
I like playing to wait another shot. We've got to give Jalen Hyatt another shot.
Only because we got a new wide receiver coach. No matter how bad Jacksonville has been or how good they've been or whatever the case may be, they've had good production out of their wide receivers. Pretty good production out of their wide receivers. And I think he has a lot to do.
Like when you have Brian Thomas Jr., yeah, it's you're going to be
even before Brian Thomas Jr.
They had like Calvin, but they had Calvin Ridley who wasn't good. They had Christian Kirk who can never stay healthy. They had a bunch of guys that.
Calvin Ridley is talented though. He has a lot of things you can't teach. But what they were able to get out of him are things I feel like their wide receiver coach were able to teach him, and he made good use of it while he was there.
Who's watching cartoons?
Oh, that's
I was gonna say.
Who's watching cartoons? What are we watching?
Turn that down a little bit.
No, don't turn it down. I want to see what they're watching.
They not sponsoring us either.
It doesn't matter. I like cartoons.
Nah, that's his shapes and stuff. They jumping off the bed.
They have a good show called Leapfrog, and they go to the Leapfrog factory and teach you about ABCs and stuff. That was a great show.
Tried. He roughed me up.
We're all over. We're all over the place, and Leapfrog is a good show. That was a good show.
Hyatt run routes. Hyatt. That's a
No,
tough question. He's
no.
been in the
That's
doghouse
a
too
tough
long to
question.
even
That's a
see.
tough question. No, it's not. No.
Only because when he has been out there, he struggles with getting off the line to begin with. Like somebody has to give this guy creativity. Like he needs to bulk up. But he has the speed to stretch the field. He's just as fast, if not as fast as Darius Slayton. So why not give the kid a chance? And he's younger. Slayton's already proved to be what he's gonna be. Like wide receiver coach, new trainer guy, everything. What does agent say? Slayton's gonna come back a new and improved man. You got him catching different passes, running a different route tree.
LeVar,
Yeah,
hold
he's
on a
still
second. I want to hear what sound the J makes.
no, they're jumping off the bed.
The J makes. I think I don't want to say anything, but you're not supposed to be jumping off the bed.
It's a remake of the little monkeys jumping off the bed. So he watches stuff
Oh,
with shapes and
well,
fruits and
yeah. How,
vegetables.
what is he? How old is he?
5. He'll
Oh,
be 6 this month, bro.
what? Well, happy birthday.
All right, happy birthday.
Well, happy birthday, and
But if he heard it, he'd run and hide.
just remember to tell him the wheels on the bus go round and round, round and round.
That's in his top 5.
I know. My son used to play this game all the time on the iPad about the wheels on the bus, and I wanted to destroy the bus and blow it up because I'm tired of the wheels going round and round all over
so
town.
repetitive.
But it's
You could
always
be driving, and that's all you hear. The wheels
on the bus go round and well, LeVar, I'm going to drop you off a minute because I got to leave and I want to talk to James for a few minutes before I head out. But I appreciate you hanging on as long as you did. You're always welcome, and happy birthday to the soon-to-be 6-year-old.
Thank you. You guys have a good one, man.
You too, my friend.
You too, bro.
Have a good night. The wheels on the bus go round and round. That was always all over town. So we've learned that Burger King is good. The wheels on the bus go round and round, and Wanda Robinson has a small catch ratio, and we can pay him half the money. We learned a lot today on the show.
Yep. Oh, and we should get Linderbaum. We just put a cap on that.
When we talk, I like Slater. We got to talk about. We did talk about Linderbaum. We talked about Linderbaum. We talked Giants in the first hour, and then everything just goes downhill after that.
No, we talked about the wide receiving core. I think it's over for Hyatt here, though. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I really don't know about that.
Did it ever even start for him?
I've never seen. I mean, LeVar was, good brother was saying, if he gets a chance to step up next year, but I'm like, he had a chance to step up this year, in a year where nothing mattered. We weren't going to the playoffs. Neighbors was out. Slayton was sucking. He couldn't get on the field. And when he was on the field, he was blocking. So I don't know.
Slider, it's called
Warning, sarcasm. Warning, sarcasm.
I know you were kidding.
Yeah.
It's called entertaining. Green. Let's see. Burger King. Burger. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I think my favorite French fries are McDonald's, but if I had to pick a burger, I probably would go with the what you call it, the one from Wendy's, the Dave's Double.
Yeah, the way they cook it, it just has a different taste.
Yeah.
My favorite burger is really Five Guys. If I really had to pick a burger place,
is that really a fast food place? I mean, is that considered a fast food place?
I don't know. That's why I didn't want to say it. I know.
I mean, I know you live in a ritzy area that has running water, not like where I live.
Oh yeah,
Five Guys.
You should have the best. You got the best meat where you are.
That's true, but you just have to go out to your backyard.
Your meat's pure.
It's pure. It's
well,
pure.
But it's there.
It's pure meat. Hold on.
That's what she said.
But yeah. The best thing is we drove to a restaurant and they served these Chinese noodles. and they're like there's like these dumplings or something, and there's soup inside the dumplings, and you gotta have a spoon, you gotta poke it, and then you gotta suck out the soup, and then you eat the dumpling. The dumpling can be pork or chicken or whatever, and it's delivered by robots.
The soup is delivered by robots?
Soups are delivered by robots. And it's nowhere near us, because our big restaurant is, you buy a gun and go get some fish. So we went to this place that had the soup serving robots.
I don't even know what to say to that. What do you tip the robot? Say thank you, Jeeps.
Oh, we didn't get it. We sat at the bar, so we just got an angry waiter. I mean, an angry bartender. So I didn't get served by a robot.
You didn't get the robot. You got the angry human.
I got. There's the angry black man, and James. We got the angry black server.
It's like, this guy, that goddamn robots.
Taking over the world, man. Fucking
taking over everything. I'm stuck behind this door. What do you have it?
Well, my soup dumplings, that's what they're called. Thank you. Soup dumplings are the bomb. I can't remember the name of the restaurant because it was Chinese. Literally, I think it was in Chinese. But I can't remember the name of the restaurant, but it was really good.
All right, I remember that. Soup dumplings? I remember that.
Dumplings, and it's delivered by a robot, unless you get the angry black woman.
The robot out. That's killing me. The robot. The robot brings the soup.
And I love it because the robots, and I really wanted to experience this. It's next to that yard place we were talking about.
Oh, Yard House?
Yeah, it's right next to that. So they literally drive through the restaurant, the robots, and they stop at the table. And then I guess you're supposed to like reach into the robot and then take your food out, which was kind of weird to me. But I don't know.
What if the robot goes to the wrong? Never mind. We'll get on that for like 15 minutes.
It's a fucking robot. It's not like a human. You program it to go to what table you want it to go to. All
right, Shay. Okay. I'm just saying.
I was picturing an angry Asian saying, "You get out of my store." No, that's OGR.
I was gonna say that's only in California in the 90s.
But literally, though, I was so upset that we didn't get the robot waiter. And when my wife went with people at work at first, I will say I was a little disappointed because she went to people with work first and experienced this with the robot. And so I got all excited. I'm like, okay, I'm going to get served by this hello, Tim. What can we do? No, it's just this thing this thing that looks like a garbage can that rolls around and you just take your own food. I thought it was literally going to be a robot. Was going to put my food down on the table, say, would you like anything else, sir? No, it's just a garbage can that delivers you your food. But
you thought homegirl from the Jetsons was going to come out with your soup. Would you like chopsticks or a spoon, sir?
Yeah, something like that. It's like, shoot, I appeared and do an angry Asian impression. Well, come on, if you want to do an angry Asian.
Wait for OGR, then do it.
Wait for your OGR because I was going to say, but technically, can he do it, or do we have to get a white actor to do the voiceover?
Well, it's not animated, so he can do it.
Okay, there we go. By the way,
according to the rules.
By the way, another Giant got his ring. Let's play the game. Which ex-Giant's going to win the Super Bowl next year? Will it be Randall? Maybe you should put a bet on that on the mighty FanDuel. FanDuel.com, number one sportsbook in America. Bet $5, win $200 in bonus bets if you win on FanDuel.com. Game responsibly. Why am I always the last to know?
Slider, we know that.
We know that Slider.
Slider. Oh no, he didn't get the Slider. It was a Snowpiercer. We should have said Snowpiercer.
Come on a second, Slider. Come on a second. I got to talk to you.
We know that. Slider.
First of all, you're dropping all these things on me that you're Asian now.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Snowpiercer. I didn't say that in advance. I feel like I didn't just say it now.
See, we now have to wait for Slider to come on. Nobody has school tomorrow, so I'm good.
No. Oh no.
No, we don't.
What's tomorrow? Oh.
Friday the 13th. In the country. No, Slider, I don't have 5 minutes. In the country, you get Friday the 13th off because we are very superstitious here.
Yes, the ghosts in the cornfields. Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Scarecrows. Yes.
That's a good
Okay.
one. Listen, I will tell you this. Okay. We have like this, I don't know what you would call it, like a bog or a marsh or something that's like, James has seen it. You go down the valley and there's like a, whatever they're called, stalks and canes. And I will admit, when I'm walking the dog outside, sometimes I am waiting for something to come out of the fucking bog.
Well, it has the setting of a person, no offense, of your persuasion, walking a dog at night. Looks like something should jump out at you.
Right.
Yes, because I wouldn't be there.
No, you don't get to be there because you would die within the first 5 minutes of the horror film.
Yes, I wouldn't even get to see the bog.
Yeah, exactly. So, but yeah, I do admit I do sometimes cringe, like, because, and the worst thing is you can, especially I wear a headlamp because it's so dark out there. And when you shine the headlamp into the woods, you see eyes. So, you see because when you reflect into an animal, their eyes reflect. And I think I sent you a picture once where I was surrounded by coyotes. I literally was like, yeah, there's not like one, there's like 8. So, but don't worry, we took care of that.
Well, what's the worst scenario? Seeing like 8 eyes, like it's like, okay, it looks like a pack of coyotes, or seeing like the one eye that's like 4 feet tall, and it's like, oh, looks like Yogi, and not the one that wants a picnic basket.
Well, the problem is that we do have black bears.
Yes, I know. That's why I said
that is a problem, and I love it because I was telling James we got an alert through Twitter or X, whatever it's called.
Don't go outside.
Don't go outside. There's coyotes.
What kind? I'm getting Amber alerts. He's getting Wile E. Coyote alerts. Don't go outside. Don't walk the dog right now.
I will admit all those alerts did come from Acme Supermarket, but yes, we got alerts saying there are coyotes in the neighborhood. So, but what would be different? What would be worse? The 6 feet eyes coming out of the bog, or actually it was 16 eyes that one night. So that would be 8 coyotes. Oh, that's a good question. I don't know.
You got to contemplate. You're like, who do I want to fight off? A bear or a pack of coyotes?
I want to contemplate how I'm going to die. And then I love it because we have a really big dog and then we got a really small dog. And the really big dog is a pussy. The really big dog, who would think would be my protector, who I raised this dog from a pup, who I care for, who I walk every day, who I feed, who I love, who I sit on the couch with. And no, this motherfucker saw the coyotes and ran the other way. So then I'm thinking to myself, are coyotes like bears? Because they always say with a bear, you're not supposed to run. You're supposed to stand your ground. Which I always thought was kind of stupid because doesn't that make it easier for the bear to just rip you apart?
I've heard that too, though.
Yeah.
I think if you do chase, it's going to look at you like, oh, you're running like food. I'm supposed to chase you and kill you.
You're running like a Burger King Big Mac.
Yes, it's like, oh, you're running away. Oh, good. Oh, I know this. Okay. But what do you do with coyotes then? I would think if it's 8 coyotes or even 6, you're not going to run from the 6.
After the dog broke off the leash and ran back to the house, my protector, I'm slowly walking backwards because it's my logic. If the coyote, now I couldn't think it was kind of stupid. If the coyotes are going to attack me, I'm going to see it coming. Because then I'm thinking of Liam Neeson, not Liam Neeson. Liam Neeson in The Gray.
Oh God, no! Don't. That's not a good movie to bring up.
When he put hold on, Slider.
What up?
What are you out to dinner?
Yeah, I was gonna get myself a burger since you guys were talking about Burger King.
God damn it! Everybody's getting burgers.
How come you're not getting soup dumplings?
No, because I don't want any soup dumplings.
Well, that was part of the show, man. I'm trying to get a new sponsor. The robot soup dumpling place. So before we get into this, I wanted to ask you a question. So how long have you been Asian?
My whole life, since I was born in the Philippines.
Well, you asked. He said he was Asian, James. He wrote it in the chat.
I already said. That's why I didn't say. I already said Snowpiercer. You just.
But you guys already knew that. I just want to let you know.
Well, I do appreciate.
Yes, we knew you was Pinoy. I told. Yeah.
Oh, wait, you're from the Philippines?
Yes, I was born in the Philippines. Then I moved here to California around 1990.
Oh, cool. I went to a wedding in the Philippines because my friend Randy parents owned a power station there in the Philippines.
Oh, wow.
And we went we went into this we went really nice estate we went to, and then I've told the story before. And then they were going to go out downtown to hang out. I forget the name of the city, and I had to stay home. I couldn't go because they basically said back then, this was in the mid 90s, early 2000s. And they said, well, you can't go because we have terrorist groups here. And, we can't disguise a 6'1" white guy walking through the street at night in the Philippines.
With some shorts on.
I actually wasn't wearing shorts. It was hot as fuck.
I know.
Yeah, it's hot and humid there.
I'm not even going to talk about the plane ride to get to the Philippines. But, I had to stay home because they thought I was going to get kidnapped and held for ransom.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, the Philippines is a wonderful place, but it is always hot and humid. Even when it rains, it's freaking humid.
Oh, it was terrible.
Insane.
I mean, it was beautiful. It was a beautiful country, but I remember getting off the plane going, it's fucking hot. It's like, and
people will say like
3:00 in the morning.
Yeah. And people say like, oh man, you've never been to Miami or Arizona. I'm like, don't need to. The Philippines is the worst.
Philippines.
I don't think you can't compare Arizona to the Philippines. The actual
it's so hot and humid, man.
My God.
Like in Arizona, there's no humidity and there's no wind. The Philippines, it's like, I mean, you literally walk out of the plane and you're drenched.
Yeah, it felt like something blew up in your face. You're like, oh Jesus, right?
Yeah, I literally wanted to go back in the plane and go, no, I'm going back to the air conditioning.
Yeah. Just imagine like what I learned too. Like imagine if you could just drive to school and it only took you 5 minutes. In the Philippines, it could take you an hour.
Yeah.
That's insane. I was like, wow.
I mean, but the Philippines is a gorgeous country. I mean, it's a beautiful country to come visit. They have, I don't want to call them jungles, or maybe they are jungles. I don't know what they're called, but dense.
It's okay. You could say jungles. My boy's from there.
I don't know.
It's very.
It's called jungle. It's okay.
I don't want to. I'm not getting into that.
What?
But we went to a place. I can't remember. It's in Samar Island, Samar.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
I remember it was Samar Island. It was right next to the
something like that. Samar. I think I know what you're talking about.
And there was a city I would call it Bologna or Bologna because we stayed around one point in time for the wedding around that city, which was on the Samar Island place right on the coast. So that was my Philippines.
I don't know when you went to the Philippines. I don't know if you ever tried pickled mangoes there.
Yes, and they have this. They have this banana juice or this banana. I don't know what it's called.
But I'm more of a pickled mango. I mean, I like the mango thing because it's beer, right? And then they put Indian mango in there. And I was like, oh my God, it's so good. Like, that's one of my favorites.
Yeah, like I
said,
said,
but the problem is you can't get Indian mango here. And I'm like, oh damn, like they can't bring it over or something like that. So it sucks.
Yes, I'm cultured. I know all about these things. Oh yeah, we're supposed to talk about Giants. Giants. Okay. Now back to the
talk about Tyler Linderbaum? No.
He's coming.
Oh wait. That would be cool, but how much do you think he's gonna like? What do you think that price would be?
20 plus.
20 plus.
Yeah.
That's like a good deal.
Yeah. I mean, I figure if you give him 4 to 5 years at 20 plus, you maybe only guarantee half, and you give a lot like they did with Jalen Hurts, and you give a large portion of that money in salary bonus up front.
Now, what do we do? This is just a small thing, but we all don't like the Scottish Hammer. You think he's gone, or you think he's just staying for another year? Because we can't have another inconsistent punter.
I'm gonna let you take that one, James. Scottish Hammer.
The punter. I'm a Slider. I love you. I'll be up later if you're going to be streaming later. But I'll be honest, I haven't gave one goddamn thought about the punter. I have no thoughts on the punter. I got to be honest. Like, I'm worried about a kicker. You want to talk about a kicker?
I mean,
I would say that. Let's talk about a kicker.
Yeah.
Hey, I don't mind drafting a punter or a kicker in the late round.
Listen, our offense is going to be so good with Jackson Dart, we don't even need a punter.
Oh,
we are going to be Dallas Upremian and Friday Night Lights. We're just going to go every time. That's all we're going to do.
Oh, that would be awesome.
Oh, we got to give our condolences to the Jonathan Moxon family for.
God, yes.
James and I were reminiscing about James Vanderbeek and Jonathan Moxon. So it's a very sad passing. So where are you eating at? What does that sign say?
The Habit.
The Habit.
Yeah, it's a burger and grill. It's a burger and grill place.
Who are you with?
Just me.
Okay.
I tried to get someone to go with me, but my buddy bailed because he's got stuff to do. I was like, okay, I'll just go by myself.
So he doesn't want to be on the stream? You don't want to call him up?
No. Well, I didn't think I was going to be coming on anyways, and I was like, you know what? I'll come on.
I'm gonna say Snowpiercer right now. Just get it out of the way. I'm just gonna go Snowpiercer.
By the way, how many do you want Alec Pierce from the Colts? Because what I saw from him with the Colts was a limited route tree. He could go deep a little bit. He does a curl, or he might sell an out route or something. But I don't want
it.
He had some, He had some
chemistry with Jones. 47 receptions for over 1,000 yards. Fantastic. But his production has dropped in reference to his number of catches, not his yards per catch, but his number of catches as his workload is increased. Yeah, he is a guy that is known for straight line speed, and we don't play in a dome.
Yeah.
And we don't play on the same type of turf that they play on over
which is AstroTurf or something like that.
I mean, it's not the weird shit that we play on. So I can't pay with Pickens sitting out there. I can't give similar money to Alex Pierce when I can just go get George Pickens.
Now,
and he's a much better and more talented route runner and more proficient wide receiver.
Yeah, I like Pickens, but there are times I question sometimes his attitude, sometimes his motor, but I don't know if the Giants will get Pickens. I remember when he came out of the draft, we're not. But at the same time, it scared me of his attitude and stuff. Yeah.
But all right, we're at 56 likes. Slider, I'm going to drop you off a minute. I appreciate you. Come on, go enjoy your burger. I want to talk to James a minute, and then I'm going to head out. You're getting wings? You're getting wings?
All right. No, I'm saying peace out.
Oh, I thought you were getting wings now. I'm like, okay,
no,
cool.
I'm going to get my burger.
Wait, you didn't order your food yet?
No, I ordered it. It's been sitting out there, but I was talking to you.
Is the robot going to bring it to you?
No, I'm going to go up there and pick it up.
Oh, damn. All right, my friend. I appreciate you coming on, letting your food get cold.
Late, man.
All right, man. I always love when Slider comes on. I miss Slider.
Slider's man.
I miss Slider because it's funny. His internet works better when he's not home.
Yeah, actually, you're right. That was a good point. It was pretty smooth outside the habit right there.
We had to kick him out. Why pay Pierce when you could pay Wandell the same money, who already has established chemistry with a Dart? That's ECK Sports. Hey, ECK, I haven't seen you in a while. Because Alex Pierce actually scores touchdowns and stretches the field. I mean, I think that's, and he's worth.
And I'm not paying Wandell. Alex Pierce money.
Yeah, I'm not paying Wandell $15 to $18 to $20 million a year. No, I can't do that.
Yeah, we can't do that.
That would be literally be crazy. I mean, to give Wandell anything close to that. James, you have anything Giant related?
Real quick, I just don't understand the thing with people who want to pay Wandell, but they don't want to pay for Linderbaum. And I'm not talking about you, ECK, or anybody, but I don't get that. Like, Lamar won an MVP with Linderbaum, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Linderbaum's been his center for the last 4 years.
Oh, okay. So he won an MVP, and he was in the running for all the other MVPs. Okay.
Did you like that video I sent you with Sam Darnold and Josh Allen and all the other quarterbacks?
No, the Josh Rosen one was the best. He was like, "What are you doing? You're a manager at Dunkin'?"
Pizza. You got the pizza.
Pizza.
I'll bring the pizza.
I felt bad for a second. I was like, "Oh man, I wonder where that guy's doing."
Yeah,
he'll be fine.
What was he? He was a 4-time employee a month at Papa John's.
Oh my God, Josh Rosen. Yeah,
that was a good one. Let's say, Tim, I didn't Alex Pierce dump the ball at the 1 yard line against the Rams, thinking he had scored?
No, that was the black dude.
Let's see. Why you gotta be racial?
Because I can say that.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you're right. I have a recording of Breath of Fire 3 coming up. I want to do a live, but my internet wrecks. Yeah, your internet's not that great. Tim says, well, should the Giants sign Linderbaum from the Ravens to reunite with John Harbaugh? Well, that's a great idea to have that as a topic for a video.
You should cover that.
I should cover that, like, for the last 2 hours. Yes.
I was like, you should go into detail about that.
Yes, we should do that. All right, hit the like button. 56 likes. We still have 70 people watching. When am I getting in trouble? I'm wrapping up. I got a busy day tomorrow.
No, it's all right. Tell them to be prepared. I got some texts coming later.
Oh, I have to go. I have to go. My wife sent me a sweet little message. I have to go. Who's the Linderbaum? He's a better one of those centers out there. That's Tim. I love Tim though. I love Tim. Yeah, we should really think about Tim.
Yes, we should bring Billy Bob. Yes,
I'm going to do a whole show about Tyler Linderbaum next week. So make sure you stay tuned for that, because the thumbnail wasn't a dead giveaway. What the show was about. Oh, dear Lord, help us all.
Shout out RIP to Moxie and happy Valentine's Day to all our ladies out there.
Yes, but Jonathan Moxon passed away. Dawson from Dawson's Creek. Did Dawson own the creek? I never saw the show, but was his name Dawson Creek, or was it literally about a creek?
Which one of your friends are you talking to right now?
Oh yeah, that's right.
He's the Moxing to me. Okay,
I'm sorry. You're right. I'm so sorry. So when Bruce when he was
okay,
when he was fighting True Enough in the refinery. No, so I'm sorry. I forgot who I was talking.
It's like who are you talking to right now? Were you talking about One Tree Hill, one of those shows? I don't know that.
But literally, if anyone knows that, DM me that. Did he own the creek, or was his name Dawson Creek? Or was
that the name of the town?
Or was that the name of the town? Was his name not Dawson?
Somebody knows that, because my cousin used to watch that show and I used to laugh at him religiously.
That's something that we need to. That's going to be another Tim. That's going to be another show, along with Linderbaum and who was Dawson's Creek. I gotta look. No, everyone just don't go anywhere yet. Dawson's.
Are you about to Google? Well, you know what? It's for James Vanderbilt. You're right. Go ahead. You're right.
For the Vanderbilt, man. This is for Dawson Creek. Okay, wait.
I have not watched 30 seconds of that show ever.
Okay, let's see here. Katie Holmes was in Dawson's Creek.
Yes.
Oh wow. Okay.
And so was who's the other dude? Joshua Jackson. Is that his name?
Joshua Jackson was in Dawson's Creek. It was
on. It had names on there.
6 years. Wow, that's a long time. Let's see. Dawson Leary, introspective of a 15-year-old aspiring filmmaker in the small town of New England. So what the fuck is the Creek about?
Wait, what are you talking? That was like, that's not the show, is it?
Yeah, it is. Dawson Leary.
Oh, that's what that show is about.
15-year-old aspiring filmmaker in the small town of New England in Cape Side, Massachusetts. Since
Vanderbeek is Dawson.
Yeah, he has been best friends with Josephine Joey Porter, who routinely comes over to the house through a ladder in a bed. I'm fucking stalker. For watching.
Assuming that's Katie Holmes.
Iconic sleepover.
I gotta say, I used to hate that on the white shows that you guys had the cool stuff where you could just have your next door neighbor who's a girl who just happened to be hot and she has a rope ladder that she could come right into your bedroom. Are you kidding me? They never have that on the black show.
That's white.
Come on.
That's white people land. So,
and they just we just sit up and talk and listen to Dave Matthews. Yeah, it's great.
So my question is though, what the fuck's up with the Creek?
I guess that's where they went to hang out.
Did he own it? It doesn't say anything about the Creek.
I would say you just gave me more information on that show than I've ever heard.
Don't worry, Mrs. Online Big Blue wanted me to give something to James.
No! Ah! Damn it! I was looking right at the screen. I knew it was coming and I couldn't look away.
I can't unsee it.
Damn it! I was like, oh, wait, what is it? It's cat. Got me.
She sends the cat meme. I was like, but I'm very upset about Dawson's Creek now because I don't understand it. There needs to be some explaining to me here.
Oh no. Damn it. I actually like that beat. You're messing up the beat. You're ruining it. Look at him. Look how he put his hands on his hips.
Yeah, go big cat. Go big cat.
No.
Go big cat. Go big cat.
That is ridiculous.
Go big cat. Go.
I don't even think that's AI. I think he really did that.
That's not AI. That was him. It was he was.
I know. I know. I'm telling you. I know. That's the problem. That's my starting center. I know.
He was over the other day. I think they hung out at the Creek. Okay. So why wouldn't they call it? What was the name of the town? I forgot the name of the town. Why wouldn't they just call it Cape Side? Because that's where they're all from. I feel so bad for Jonathan Moxon and James Vanderbeek, but this Dawson's Creek thing is just a mind fuck. That's all it is. Because there's
Varsity Blues is a classic.
Classic. I give it a 10. That's for our young Billy Bob. Was that your favorite James Vanderbeek film?
I have to Snowpiercer myself for what I'm about to say. because I have to say, my high school was predominantly, you can guess, black and Latino, but watching Varsity Blues, that whipped cream scene, I was like, made me think about some other schools now. I wonder what's going on over there. Just saying. Wow, we should transfer students there. We should do something.
I do think that just the last debate, and I really do have to go. Last debate of the night, and this is for James Vanderbeek. Better quarterback, Lance Arbor before the injury, or Jonathan Moxon?
I got to say Lance Arbor.
Why?
Because I think if Lance went to a strip club and got drunk, he would still come out before.
Ooh.
Moxie couldn't handle that.
But Lance, they didn't win a state title with Lance Arbor. Now they were like
5-0 already, right?
No, before the season he got hurt, they didn't win the state because Billy.
I'm saying
they didn't win. Didn't have another state championship for a couple of years before they were going towards that one.
But in that movie, I think they were already 5-0 when he got hurt in the movie.
I believe he was 5-0 when he got hurt.
And that's because he wanted his unperfect season until Moxie went and saw the stripper teacher. with Billy Bob and the black running back.
Pre-injury, Lance Harper.
Pre-injury,
Lance Harper or Jonathan Mox.
Yeah, Moxon in the movie. If you guys go back and watch Varsity Blues, because I literally just watched this hours ago, he kind of plays like Jackson Dart a little bit, except he has a way stronger arm. But he kind of plays like Jackson Dart. If you go watch Varsity Blues, it's funny. I was watching. I was like, oh look, he just got torpedoed. Looked like Jackson Dart against the Patriots.
And what was Jonathan Moxon's number? Oh, I had no idea. I forgot.
I was gonna say, I don't know why. I was just 4.
I was hoping it was 6.
No. No.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. You're right. I was trying to tie it back into the Giants, man.
I know, but that one was
for the 70 people still hanging on. I was trying to make this a Giant channel.
Go watch Varsity Blues.
Go watch favorite scene in Varsity Blues.
The black white Shabazz Muslim little brother. Then the whipped cream scene, but the black Shabazz, and then go watch the movie if you don't know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, you have to.
That's all I'm gonna say.
You have to go watch. Mine is the backyard scene with the football.
Yes, that's a great one.
That was I just love it. Dad, you're gonna fall into the barbecue, and then he breaks his nose intentionally. Oh, I'm ruining the movie. I'm ruining the 30-year-old movie for people.
Oh please. It's actually a really classic, really great movie. Even Kilmer, the thing I sent you when Billy Bob comes in, he's like, hold on, just only take a second. You fat, lazy son of... You're killing my universe, son! I remember my coach talking to me like that.
James and I were talking about how abused you were in the 80s, 90s, and early 2000s in high school football, and how Varsity Blues was a dichotomy of that. You know what I mean? And that's why I always laugh with people when I tell people, listen, you really can't offend me. Because as a 12, 13, 14-year-old, I was called everything in the fucking book. And then what the teachers, the coaches who were teachers, of course, were praised by the parents for basically calling me a fucking idiot for 4 years. You're making a man out of him. You're whipping him into shape. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, no, yes. There was none of that. Go home and tell your parents or somebody. And they goes, well, you got to toughen up. It's football, son.
That's right.
It's not canasta.
Favorite line of the day for me with James was, what was your nickname for your football
team? Ghetto Urkel.
Ghetto Urkel.
This was my name for like 3 years. Ghetto Urkel.
I'm not sure where the Winslows lived because I didn't really watch that show.
Chicago.
Chicago. So I thought that was very clever.
It was. And I was a starter, but I was still Ghetto Urkel. He used to say, you think you're so smart? You think you're so smart, Williams? I don't give a goddamn about honor roll. I care about coverage. God damn it, Urkel.
I love Slider. If your coach only called you an idiot, then you got off real lucky.
I would say that was like when he's telling me, hey, go pick up those cones, you fucking idiot.
I used to laugh because I always use the line a lot of times that you're not smart enough to be stupid. And where I got that from was junior year during the summer practices. He's like, again, you're not here to think. You're not smart enough to be stupid. And I was like, oh, okay. I'm not really sure how that works, but all right. I thought it was smart. Anyone remember summer practices? You remember how that? Oh God, that was summer practices were the worst.
Yes, there was no cell phones. There's no recording. I'm telling you, you're just out there with you, some cones, your teammates, your coaches, and if you're lucky, a water cooler,
a water
cooler? or a hose. Really?
Thank you. You had a hose.
That's why I said if you're lucky. Once, like I think one time. He brought out, and we actually had some Gatorade. I was like, oh, it's Gatorade. Thanks, man. What's the occasion? He's like, I hit a scratch off.
I hit a scratch off at the 7-Eleven. So
I figured
all 48 of you got to share this Gatorade. Come on, tell me I'm not wrong.
No, because it wasn't the individual. It was like the jug. It's like, there's some cups. You better make it last.
It was literally like the big, yeah.
Oh my God! I'm telling you guys don't. I can. It's not to get on anybody. I know Tim got to go, but I can just tell so easily when I'm watching somebody in the content universe where it's like, oh, you've never had to run a suicide. Oh, you never had to run a lap. You never was outside. You've never been trucked before to know what it feels like to be trucked at practice or in a game.
You have no idea what an Oklahoma drill is.
No.
Their thought process of Oklahoma drill is Oklahoma, where the wind goes whipping through the range. That's what they think an Oklahoma drill is.
Yes, no. Some of you, and it's okay. It's fine. But
it's fine. And running suicides, oh dear Lord.
Like some of you just don't understand the pre-phone. There was no complaining. There was no, and it's like you wanted to make the team, so it's like Ghetto Urkel. Yes, I am. I'll get all of these codes, coach. I got it.
In the movie Miracle, when he's making them basically do the suicides up and down the ice, and I cringe during that scene in the movie because you have flashbacks, but then I thought to myself, well, they're a bunch of pussies because it's cold in there. They're not. I mean, it's probably nicely regulated. I remember doing that shit when it was 108 degrees, and then you passed out. They were like, well, just walk over him. They didn't tell you to walk it off. They said, just walk over him. He'll be fine. He'll be fine.
Well, when you go watch Varsity Blues, look at the hits that even in the high school game back then, there's a play where the black linebacker leaps over Tweeter and he helmets Moxon right in the head. And I'm sitting there going, oh my God, that's right. We played in the we care about your brain era.
I played in the do you have a brain era? That was attached. That's the era. And I always tell people it's when you had the snot bubbler, where if anyone knows when you get so hard that you just get a bubble of snot. There was also the phrase, well, he got his bell rung. And I was like, you got to sit down for like a play because he just got his bell rung. And the reason that came from that is because you would literally have a ringing in your ears because you had a concussion. And
I was saying, you're probably concussed, son.
Brain damage. And they were like, take a play off. And then I remember getting hit so hard once that you had that. And, it's always that joke. And it's like, how many fingers? Tuesday. But that's the way it was. He's like, oh, he's good. He's good. He said a 2-syllable word. He's all right. But yeah, people forget about the bell rung was literally because you had ringing in your ears. And I still have ringing in my ears sometimes because of the fact that you got your brain knocked loose.
Yes, no, it's when I watch certain plays like the Jackson Dart against the Patriots, when he got sent flying, I kind of jumped. Because I had a flashback of like, oh my God, I felt that. I felt that for that poor kid, that poor child.
I always tell the people that there was a game I dislocated my shoulder. And literally I'm running back off the field and my shoulder's like this. I got one up here, one down here, and you could see it even with the pads on. And I love it because they popped it back in within like 2 seconds of me hitting the sideline. They pop it back in place. The play ran. And then the defensive back coach goes to me, okay, get back in. Now I'm sitting there thinking, I can't even do this. I can't even literally move my arm. And I said, I can't. I said, Coach, I can't move my arm yet. He goes, you have another. Let's get him. Let's get him. 3rd and 7. Let's go.
Or they did okay, fine. Wilson? And they go, no, don't get Wilson from the bench. I'm going back in.
I'll go in.
All right, I'm going back in. God damn it.
So, but yeah, people forget about that.
Yeah.
That's all right, though. It's all right, though.
It's all good.
That's another show. That's the wussification of the male is another show.
Oh, please. We've come so far.
Yes, we but now we are more of an understanding species, the male. We are more.
We're supposed to be. No, we're supposed to be. Yes, we're not allowed to. Yes.
So. Mrs. Online Big Blue is having way too much fun with the memes.
Oh no! I could to Cabot. It's another one coming.
No, it's not.
Where did she get these? Oh, okay. Thank you.
No, it's no, and I can't. Damn it, I can't. I wanted to play it, but I can't because I won't. I can't move the text message. It's my favorite line from Fatal Attraction with "I won't be ignored, Dan." That's the meme she just sent me.
Oh, I was about to say.
No, there's no bunny involved.
Yes, I was going to say, did she send you a meme with the bunny? Oh my God.
Because there's no bunny. Hold on. Oh, we know why. Because when we close out these shows.
Oh my God.
Cat dance.
It's actually a pretty good beat too. Just wasting it on this guy.
Here we go. Oh yeah. Dropping the cat.
He's too big to dance like that.
By the Mighty Fandle. The cat dance is brought to you by themightyfandle.com. Number one sports book in America. Don't forget the game responsibly. Too early to tell you, but too early to tell, but that's can happen, Zach. Oh, if Jackson Dart falters in year 2 for Harbaugh, do you think Harbaugh will get his own quarterback? Well, why are we talking about Giants stuff? Oh, it's a Giants channel. Yeah, I think he would get his own quarterback. All right.
Yes. I
gotta go because I have to go protect bugs. Because
I was gonna say there's some water boiling somewhere.
There's water boiling upstairs, and I still talked to James for 2 minutes. So you know what? Appreciate everyone coming in. We won't have a live stream this weekend because it's Valentine's Day weekend, but I will have a video out on Valentine's Day, which will be my love letter to the Giant fan base. Okay.
Snowpiercer.
All right, everyone. Appreciate everyone. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for the 70+ people that are still hanging out. And you know what? Let's go, Gmail.